Did you know that female dogs exhibit behaviors so unique and special that we often fail to notice the difference compared to males? They have surprising ways of showing love, care, and even protection that go beyond what we imagine. Today, we'll explore 9 incredible things only female dogs do with their owners, and I guarantee number 6 will change how you see your 4-legged best friend. 1. They're more protective in times of danger. Female dogs have a protective instinct that often mirrors that of a mother safeguarding her young. This behavior goes beyond simple barking or alertness. It's a deeply ingrained response rooted in the nurturing roles they've evolved to play. When a female dog senses potential danger, she may position herself between you and the threat, not out of aggression, but out of sheer devotion. It's not about territory, it's about you. Even female dogs who have never had puppies often react as if they're guarding their own. You might notice her body stiffen, her eyes sharpen, and her presence become more assertive. She's not just reacting instinctively, she's making a conscious choice to shield you. It's like she's saying, "I've got you, stay behind me." This type of protection is usually calm and composed rather than loud and reactive. Female dogs assess situations before they act. If she senses tension in your body language or voice, she may quietly move closer, as if to silently say, "Don't worry, I'm watching." And often, that subtle protection is more powerful than all the barking in the world. 2. They form stronger bonds with one family member. While both male and female dogs can be affectionate, female dogs are more likely to bond deeply with one specific person in the household. It's not about favoritism, it's about emotional alignment. They choose their person based on trust, emotional safety, and connection. And once that bond is formed, it's nearly unbreakable. She might follow that person around the house, wait at the door when they leave, or even choose to sleep closer to them, sometimes even refusing to eat if that person is upset or away. It's a loyalty that feels more intimate, more emotionally intelligent, not loud, not clingy, just there, constant, gentle, and profound. This bond often mirrors a soulmate connection. She doesn't just want to be near you, she wants to mirror you. She senses your moods, your silences, your needs, and adapts. It's the kind of connection that makes you feel chosen, as if your presence alone makes her feel complete. And that feeling? It's mutual. 3. They show empathy in a unique way. Female dogs don't just comfort you when you're sad. They understand the kind of comfort you need. Their empathy is intuitive. While a male dog might react with playful nudges or excited energy to distract you, a female dog often goes quiet and still, matching your emotional state with gentle support. She might rest her head on your lap without moving. She may sit just close enough for you to feel her presence, but not so close as to overwhelm you. It's in the small things. Her eyes following you silently, her body leaning into yours during a moment of silence, her breath syncing with yours when you finally exhale the sadness away. This level of attunement isn't accidental. Female dogs are wired for emotional observation. They don't just read your body language, they absorb it. They become the stillness you need when your world feels chaotic. And in doing so, they heal in ways that words never could. If you truly love your dog and want them to feel safer, calmer, and more connected to you, then don't skip this. The course I'm linking below was created by professionals and has already helped thousands of dog owners transform their dog's behavior with love, no yelling, and no punishment. Click the link in the description and give your best friend this gift. They deserve it. 4. They organize their space. You might not think of dogs as tidying creatures, but female dogs often display subtle nesting behaviors that feel almost domestic. You'll notice her arranging her blanket before laying down, or repeatedly moving toys to a particular corner. She might circle several times before settling, as if aligning the space with invisible rules only she understands. This isn't just random behavior, it's a form of emotional regulation. Nesting gives her control over her environment. It's her way of saying, "This is mine and it's safe." It can show up in small rituals, like always choosing the same spot to rest, or carrying one specific toy from room to room like a prized possession. In multi-dog households, female dogs may also influence where others lie down, or subtly guide order through positioning, not dominance. It's quiet leadership through structure, and it often goes unnoticed until you realize that the calm in the space comes from her. 5. They tend to be more patient with children. Female dogs often display a patience with children that is truly heart-melting. Whether it's a toddler pulling their tail or a child learning to walk and accidentally falling against them, female dogs are more likely to respond with stillness, gentleness, and even protective positioning. This maternal patience isn't trained, it's instinctive. She seems to understand that children are fragile, noisy, unpredictable, and she gives them space to learn. Many female dogs will position themselves between a child and perceived danger, or simply lie beside them like a guardian angel on standby. They also tend to engage in softer forms of play with children, less rough, more responsive. If a child cries, a female dog may approach slowly, nudge gently, or rest her paw on them in a calming gesture. It's not just patience, it's grace, the kind that turns ordinary moments into quiet miracles of connection. 6. They show maternal behavior, even without puppies. One of the most surprising things about female dogs is their tendency to display maternal behavior, even if they've never had puppies. It's a natural instinct woven deep into their being. You might notice her becoming overly attentive to a toy, gently carrying it around, grooming it, or even creating a nest where she lays beside it as if it were her pup. Sometimes this behavior is extended toward other animals, or even humans. If you've been sick or upset, you might have found her hovering quietly, licking your hands, or refusing to leave your side. This isn't just empathy, it's nurturing. It's the kind of emotional caretaking that transcends species and speaks to something deeply ancient within her. It's both beautiful and bittersweet. She offers comfort the way a mother would, with a calm, steady presence that says, "I'll care for you, no matter what." These maternal behaviors show that for female dogs, love doesn't need a blood bond. It only needs a heart willing to protect. 7. They're more cautious and strategic. Female dogs tend to think before they act. While male dogs might dive headfirst into a situation, females are more likely to assess and calculate. It's not about being timid, it's about being wise. This cautious nature makes female dogs incredibly adaptable and reliable in unfamiliar environments. You'll see this when introducing them to new people or places. She may stay back and observe, watching carefully before deciding how to engage. This can make her seem shy at first, but it's actually a sign of emotional intelligence. She wants to understand the energy of the space before placing her trust. Even in play or problem solving, female dogs often approach tasks more methodically. They'll try one approach, pause, and then adjust. It's a quiet kind of brilliance, strategic, thoughtful, and deeply in tune with her surroundings. And it's in those moments that you realize she's not just reacting, she's choosing. 8. They tend to lick to show affection and care. Licking is common in all dogs, but with females it often carries a more nurturing tone. It's not just excitement or routine grooming, it's a deliberate act of affection. When your female dog licks your hand, face, or even your clothes, she may be expressing love, reassurance, or emotional closeness. In the wild, mother dogs lick their puppies, not just to clean them, but to bond. That same instinct remains strong in domesticated females. Her licking is often slower, more intentional, almost like she's checking in on you. Are you okay? Do you feel safe? Do you know you're loved? This gentle behavior often appears in moments of vulnerability, when you're tired, stressed, or lying down after a long day. She senses your emotional state and responds in the only language she's ever known: care through contact. It's not just a kiss, it's a soothing act that says, "I'm here, you're not alone." 9. They choose when to be independent. Unlike some male dogs who seek constant validation and approval, many female dogs display a fascinating balance between affection and independence. They might shadow you for hours, then quietly wander off to nap alone or sit by the window. They don't pull away out of distance, but out of quiet confidence. This independent streak doesn't mean they love you less. It means they trust you enough to not need constant reassurance. Female dogs are emotionally intuitive, and sometimes their way of showing love is by giving you space. They'll come to you when they feel you're low, then step back when you're okay again. This ebb and flow of presence is one of the most overlooked signs of love. It's not always about being physically close. It's about emotional presence. She might not always be in your lap, but when your soul whispers, she hears it, and she shows up. That too is a kind of loyalty, silent, strong, and profound. When we think about dogs, we often generalize their behavior without realizing how much gender can influence their emotional world. Female dogs bring with them a kind of wisdom that is both subtle and powerful, a nurturing presence that doesn't scream for attention, but rather offers it in the quietest, most impactful ways. From their protective instincts to their tender gestures of empathy, they teach us that love doesn't always come with noise. Sometimes it comes with stillness, with grace, with deep eyes that watch over you without asking for anything in return. If you've been lucky enough to share your life with a female dog, you know what I mean. She's not just your pet. She's your guardian, your mirror, your healer. And the more you notice her quiet signs of love, the more you'll realize that she's been speaking to your heart all along. And if any of these signs reminded you of your own dog, maybe it's time to look at her with new eyes, because she's been looking at you with love the entire time.